Welcome to Grace Space Junior.
Wow.
Isn't it cool?
Quite the introduction.
Yeah, it's a cheering thing. It's a megaphone. I didn't think it was going to be that loud, but I love it.
Neither did I.
Did
It
that?
scared me a little.
I didn't tell Austin I was going to do it, so it was a shock. Well, friends, welcome back. We are getting pretty close. We have had 3 more ping pong balls added to our jar of excitement.
Jar of excitement.
Jar of excitement. We have a new challenge for you this week. It's the blindfolded stacking challenge. So what you're gonna do, if you have blocks, if maybe you have some things like this, some cups or shoes or whatever you have, you're gonna stack them blindfolded, and you're gonna see how fast and how well you can stack them. That is your challenge for this week. And go to our website to plug all that in, and we will make sure that you get a ball in the thing. In
The jar
vase.
of excitement.
The jar of excitement. Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
What do you got?
I have a Jesus ball.
You have a Jesus ball.
A Jesus ball and some temptation pins.
Temptation pins.
Yes,
That is a big word.
it is. Do you know what temptation means? Do you know what
Do
temptation
you know what
means?
temptation means? What is temptation? Is it doing what I want to do and not what God wants me to do?
That's temptation.
All right. Good to know. Good to
Okay,
know.
Yeah.
So, who helps us not be tempted?
Jesus.
Jesus!
Jesus helps us not be tempted.
That's right. So, we are strong enough to fight off most temptations. So, we can do most things, like we can not lie, we can do most things on our own, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes there's things that we really want to do. Maybe there's a lie that you really want to tell, but we need some help. So when it's too hard, Jesus is ready to help knock down all of the temptation and help us with it.
You want to show us what that looks like?
Here we go. Are you ready? Temptation pins, Jesus ball. That's how I bowl.
Wow. That is crazy.
It's really good. I get holes in one all the time.
Okay. Wow. Let's get into our story.
Jesus helps us.
Yes, Jesus helps us when we're tempted. Our story today is about Jesus being tempted to do things that were wrong. Jesus was in the desert where it was very hot and dry. The desert was covered in sand and rocks. And Jesus was in the desert for 40 days and didn't eat anything.
Oh my goodness, that's so long.
I would have been so hungry.
Ay, ay, ay.
And Jesus was very tired and very hungry.
Can you rub your tummies with me? We're gonna rub our tummies and show how hungry do you think Jesus was? I think he was super, super hungry. Yeah.
Well, that's when the devil tried to trick Jesus.
Eek.
The devil is an old enemy of Jesus who kept trying to make Jesus do bad things.
Want to know some of the things he tried to get Jesus to do? Everyone put one finger up and say, first.
First, the devil tried to get Jesus to turn stones into bread.
Ay.
Jesus was really hungry and he could probably have done it, but he knew the devil was trying to trick him. So Jesus said, no.
No. Okay, can you cross your arms with me? We're gonna cross our arms with a very serious face and we're gonna say, no.
No.
No. Okay, now we're gonna put 2 fingers up and we're gonna go second.
Second, the devil took Jesus up to a really high place in the city. The devil tried to tempt Jesus again to jump and make angels catch him. Jesus did not like that the devil was making fun of God's words.
Yeah.
Again, Jesus said no.
Okay, we're gonna put both hands out and we're gonna go, nope. Nope. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put 3 fingers up and we're gonna say third.
After trying 3 times and failing, the devil left Jesus alone.
Good.
The devil tried to tempt Jesus, and this time the devil told Jesus that he would give him all sorts of treasures if Jesus would stop obeying
Treasure's
God,
pretty cool.
and started to obey the devil, and said for the last time, no.
No, okay. We're gonna take 1 finger and we're gonna point it to the door. Whatever door you have in your house. And we're gonna go, nope, go away.
No, go away.
Nope, go away.
And the devil left Jesus alone. So each time Jesus was tempted, he remembered God. He stayed strong and said no to the devil and no to being tempted.
Wow. You know what? I think this is a great time to figure out what our big idea is of the week. Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Our big idea is Jesus helps me when I'm tempted.
Wow. So good.
So good. Okay, we should shout it out together.
Okay.
Should we do it? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Jesus helps me when I'm tempted.
Nice. Good job. I could hear you all the way over here. Now we have our memory verse. Memory verse. It's coming from 1 John
5:5.
5:5. Can you guys give me 5? 5. You give yourself a high five? High five. What is our memory verse? Here we go.
Are you going to do the actions this
I
time?
can do the actions.
You remember my actions?
I can do it.
Okay. Who is it that overcomes the world? Only the one that believes Jesus is the Son of God.
Oh, you did this. Jesus is the Son of God.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, we'll do it one more time, just so
Okay.
you guys remember it too. All right. Who is it that overcomes the world? Only the one who believes that Jesus is the Son of God.
I did it.
You did it.
Did it.
Awesome.
All right, before we go see what Callie's doing, we're going to pray together, and then we're going to go check it out. So let's put our hands together, because who are we focusing on? God. And we're going to close our eyes, because who are we focusing on? God. Let's do that. Dear God, thank you so much for your son, Jesus, who stood up to the devil when he was tempted. When we get tempted to do something wrong, help us to be strong like Jesus, to remember that we can call on him to help us. Help us to say no and walk away. We know you are always there to help us. Will you bless everyone who's watching? Will they feel your love and peace? In your holy, mighty name, everyone said, amen. All right. We will see you next week. Bye.
Hey friends! I have some great news. I don't have to wear the cast on my arm anymore. I feel so much better. It was removed yesterday after lots and lots of care from my mom, my doctor, and lots of rest. So now I can play softball again. Yay! And guess what? I have a friend over today, Cadence.
Hi everyone!
I'm super excited Cadence is here because now I can play the games that I love to play. For example, I have this super duper challenge for you.
A challenge?
I know you pretty well, so I have a feeling that you're going to enjoy this challenge.
Bring it on!
Oh my! You sound ready!
I'm always up for a challenge. What is it?
So, have you ever heard of egg and spoon?
I know what an egg is and I know what a spoon is. What is this challenge?
The rules are you have an egg on a spoon and you're supposed to walk across the room without the egg falling off the spoon. Except we're going to use a ball instead of an egg because my mom would not be happy about me dropping an egg on the floor.
That sounds easy.
But you can't hold the ball and the spoon with the other hand.
I have to put the ball on a spoon and then walk?
Yep, and your other hand has to be behind your back.
That sounds hard.
So, do you accept this challenge?
Fine. Challenge accepted.
Have you ever played that before? Didn't Cadence do an awesome job?
It was really hard to play with one hand.
You were great, but I can tell you really wanted to use 2 hands instead of 1. I think today's Bible story will tell us a little bit about saying no to things we're not supposed to do. Wanna listen to the Bible story with me?
Absolutely. I could use a break after the challenge.
It's time for our Bible story. Today we will learn another amazing story about Jesus.
Great.
In this story, Jesus is tempted to do things that were wrong.
What does tempted mean?
Tempted is when we want to do something really bad, but it's not the right thing to do.
Like what?
Maybe take a cookie that your mom told you not to take. You really want to listen, but you really love cookies too.
Oh, yes, that happens a lot.
So Jesus was tempted not to eat cookies, but he was in the desert where it was very hot and dry. The desert was covered in sand and rocks.
For how long?
Jesus was in the desert for 40 days, and he didn't have anything to eat. Jesus was tired and also very hungry.
Why didn't he eat something?
Jesus chose to go without food so he could only focus on talking to God.
Oh, I see.
Jesus knew that God was preparing him to do something great, so he needed to get ready. Soon, the devil came along and tried to trick Jesus. The devil is an old enemy of Jesus who kept trying to make Jesus do bad things. First, the devil tried to get Jesus to turn stones into bread. Jesus was really hungry, and he could have done it, but Jesus said no.
Great job, Jesus.
It didn't stop there. Second, the devil took Jesus up to a really high place in the city. The devil tried to tempt Jesus again to jump and make angels catch him. Jesus said no. Jesus knew the devil was trying to trick him. So the devil tried to tempt Jesus a third time. This time, the devil told Jesus that he would give him all sorts of treasures if Jesus would stop obeying God and started obeying the devil.
I know how this ends. Jesus told the devil no.
You got it. After that time, the devil left Jesus alone. And do you remember those angels that the devil tried to get Jesus to call on? They came and took care of Jesus after that.
Because Jesus obeyed God?
That's right. Jesus could have done all the things that the devil told him to do. But Jesus knew that's not what God wanted him to do. So even though he was tired, hungry, and very weak, Jesus said no to the devil and said yes to God.
That story reminded me of the challenge you just gave me.
Really?
Yes, the game was a bit tough, and I had to use one hand, but I did it.
That's a great point. You were tempted to use your other hand, but you didn't, though. Sometimes I need help when I'm tempted to do something that I shouldn't.
Me too. One time I found a really cool toy at school, and I wanted to keep it, but it wasn't the right thing to do.
Cadence, that was the best choice. Something like that happened to me too. I'm so glad Jesus helps me when I'm tempted.
Jesus thinks is big and strong. I think it's your turn to do the challenge.
I thought you'd never ask. Challenge accepted. Catch you next time.